Hey yo, what's going on guys? It is Rinne-Hatake here, back with another video. And today, for this video, we got what if Naruto was born with the Rinnegan. And hope you liked this video. Hope you liked my new video that I posted, what if Naruto was Black's reincarnation. You did that one. And I'll be posting another video after this. Make sure to like and subscribe. And let's get started. So how this is gonna start is Naruto when he was born. Well, you could say he got the eyes of the Rinnegan, but how did he get him? I'm not gonna say a plot this time. I'm gonna say it's because the Ashura part, basically the reincarnation of Ashura, was not Naruto this time. So you can basically call this what if. Also, what if Naruto is the reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths? It's basically that. He's the reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths. And that's how he's got the Rinnegan. Well, yeah. Well, no, you know what? I'm not gonna make him the reincarnation of the Sage of Six Paths. I'm just gonna say the Sage of Six Paths gave him the Rinnegan, okay? Sage of Six Paths gave him the Rinnegan. That's why he has the Rinnegan. So, when Naruto was born, both of his parents and everyone there was shocked to see the purple eyes, the eyes of the Sage of the Six Paths, the Rinnegan. Minato was shocked but didn't have much time because, well, the events of canon happened as it did in canon, and yeah, basically all the events in canon happened up to when Naruto was 4 years old. Naruto in this time would be hated even more than canon because people fear him, fear the eyes of the Rinnegan, fear Naruto for being the Nine Tails as well. And Naruto, well, Naruto doesn't understand why the people hate him so much, because he hasn't done anything to them. But since Naruto is hated even more, Naruto, instead of just trying to be a prankster and causing lots of pranks, Naruto decided to rely on knowledge, and he thought knowledge, power, and he basically started reading more books, and yeah, he has read multiple books, memorizing every single one due to the Rinnegan. He's basically learned every single book in the Shinobi Library. He's learned every single one in the Shinobi Library. So he is smart. He is a prodigy among prodigies. Even more so than Itachi and even the one Minato Namikaze himself. So when Naruto was growing up, he was disliked by the villagers, as I stated, but Hiruzen didn't kick him out this time. Hiruzen actually wanted to stay very close to Naruto, to protect him, because he knows there are a lot of sly people in the Hidden Leaf Village, like Danzo. Danzo would do anything to get his hands on Naruto and use him because he has the Rinnegan. So you best know that Hiruzen will stay close to Naruto, protecting him, having Kakashi watch over him from a distance, trying to protect him from others. So yeah. So yeah. So yes, that's basically it for the relationship with Hiruzen. And when Naruto entered the academy, everyone just gave him weird looks. Everyone. Weird looks. Every single person gave him weird looks because they saw the purple eyes, and their parents had told them to stay away from Naruto because Naruto was a horrible person. Well, they said Naruto was a horrible person. I'm telling him how much of a monster he was, so the children were very scared of Naruto. Naruto didn't really pay too much mind to that and just decided to just focus on his studies and training. And throughout the years of Naruto's training and hardship, he's figured out a few things about his Rinnegan. That he has all 5 chakra natures and can use the abilities of the Rinnegan like Almighty Push, and the Almighty Pull, and the Shubaku Tensei, otherwise known as Planetary Devastation. So yeah, he's mastered those, not mastered, but learnt those abilities to not their fullest capability, but what Naruto can do now. Very strong, but not too strong. Yeah, so Naruto is gonna be OP. No cap, very OP at the start. With very, very good abilities. Since Naruto, he's learned every single book in the Shinobi library, as I've stated. Which means he knows every single jutsu that library had to offer. And he's training those jutsus one by one, making them go past, well, making them even stronger for his uses. And yeah, Naruto is legit OP and possibly even stronger than Itachi. Yeah, possibly even stronger than Itachi. So we move. Apologies for the laughter, a little bit of the laughter. While I'm doing this what if, I am watching KSI, so I hope you guys don't mind. And the video is very funny. Go sub to KSI. This channel's goated. But moving on from that, Naruto is, well, passing this with flying colors. On his first year of the academy, passes it, and Naruto, since Hiruzen knows the abilities of the Rinnegan and fears it as well, he gave Naruto the rank of Chunin. Yeah, he gave Naruto the rank of Chunin. Since Naruto asked to be put in Chunin already, he asked to fight his strongest Anbu member, and, well, he didn't bring out Kakashi since he didn't want to hurt Naruto, but brought out a sort of a strong kind of character, stronger than Naruto, definitely. The original canon Naruto would get whooped. But since this is Naruto with the Rinnegan, that person got clapped, and that person was finished. That person was done for. That person was knocked out for a whole month. And Hiruzen saw the power of Naruto, so he basically became Chunin. He basically became a Chunin. So yeah. So yeah, that's that for Naruto becoming a Chunin already. And he's doing missions. Left and right. So yeah. Naruto doing missions. Hiruzen started off with the. I'm sorry, I apologize. This is actually funny. No. Apologies for laughing. It's just KSI not reacting, but doing maths and trying to look smart. It's hilarious, okay? It's hilarious. Go search it up. How good am I at maths? Search it up. It's good. It's a good video. go subscribe to KSI. Moving on. So Naruto is growing exponentially, but Hiruzen gave him a D-rank mission just to test his abilities at the start, but Naruto finished the D-rank missions with ease. Wait, give me 1 second. Sorry for that. I'm back. And we move. Naruto has been doing C to B to B plus or something. Rank missions. Sometimes A rank missions, but he has to go with another person to do these A rank missions. And Naruto is getting so much experience from this. And when Sasuke and Sakura finally arrive, to being Genin, Naruto has already become a Jonin, and I'm gonna say Naruto was asked to be the Jonin leader for Team 7. That's right. And I'm gonna add a random character. No, I'm not gonna add a random character. I'm gonna add Sai into Team 7 to replace Naruto. And Naruto's gonna be the leader. So what we're gonna do here is the reason why Sai is a part of Team 7 is to keep an eye on both the Uchiha and Naruto, working as a double agent basically. That's what Sai's doing. And this time, no late Kakashi because Naruto's a sensei, so he arrives pretty early, about the same time as Kurenai sensei, basically. So Naruto comes into the room, and every single person who's known Naruto looked at him and thought, Naruto? They all yelled, and they were surprised and asked him questions, and Naruto just replied, saying, well, I'm your new Jonin sensei. Team 7, I am your new Jonin sensei. And Sasuke and Sakura were surprised, but Sai, well, wasn't really surprised. But Sakura and Sasuke were both shocked beyond belief. Everyone there was shocked. And that's basically how it was. That's basically how it was. And Naruto, I'm sorry for not responding for a while. My brain just completely ran out of brain cells for a second. But I'm back again, okay? So, Naruto picks up his team, takes them to the roof, takes them to the rooftop and asks them questions and what their name is, their likes and dislikes. And he told Sakura to go first, and Sakura said that my name is Sakura Haruno, and the things I like are looking at Sasuke and a little bit of Sai. Well, she doesn't like Sai as much, but still, she thinks Sai still looks kind of cute and stuff, but doesn't beat Sasuke. That's what she thinks. And that's basically how she does her introduction. Sasuke, still emo, same as always, but also adds to beat a certain someone staring straight toward Naruto, giving him the death stare. And Naruto wasn't very phased and says, your turn. Looking at Sai, and Sai says, I'm Sai. I don't really like anything in particular, and I don't dislike many things. It's not very emo, but sounds very I don't know, sarcastic or something like that. And That's basically the introductions. Naruto is not giving them any breaks. Not giving them any breaks, and decides to do the bell test now. And Naruto said that if you can take a bell off me, or have 2 bells, and if you can take at least a bell from me, you pass. But there's only 2 bells. But there's only 2 bells. Sakura, well, answered, or yeah, basically said, and Naruto says, well, you're gonna have to do something about it, since if you don't get a bell, you're gonna be sent back to the academy. And Sakura protests that they worked hard to get here, but Naruto says, well, does your enemy in this ninja world care that you finally made it into a high rank? Do they care about any of your personal life? Do they care about any of that? And Sakura went silent after that. Yeah, that's basically it. And then the bell test starts. And how this bell test is starting is Naruto just stands in the middle with his hands crossed, and Sasuke, Sakura, and Sai start hiding in the bushes. And Naruto, well, he can see them basically. He has with a Rinnegan, like, what do you expect? And Sai starts to, well, basically uses paintings, and yeah, starts using those jutsus that he used, and Naruto deletes those things instantly with an almighty push. Wait, not even an almighty push. He just uses wind style, or rising wind, and destroys those things. And yeah, Sai tries to use more of those and creates a bird to fly in the sky. And Sasuke comes from the woods and uses a fireball jutsu. And Sakura just stays in her spot. And yeah. But Naruto, what all of them didn't expect was Naruto to use the almighty push. To use the almighty pull, and they were all pulled towards Naruto. Sai was pulled down from the sky. Sasuke was pulled closer. His fireball came towards Naruto, but Naruto absorbed the attack as well. And Sakura got pulled in as well, and Naruto started spinning and spinning around basically, and spinning around, and with his one foot adds chakra to it and spins around, and when they come close enough, they all got hit in the face with that chakra enhanced kick, and they were basically all knocked back into the trees. And Naruto says that if they aren't gonna do any better than this, then they shouldn't even be trying to get them even more fired up to actually try work together. But it didn't work out very well, and Sakura, since she was the most useless one out there, was tied to the post while Sai and Sasuke began to eat. Since Sai knew what this was about, he started feeding Sakura, and Sasuke also did too. Naruto arrived with that menacing look in the thumbnail and says, You pass. You know, the thing that Kakashi did. So yeah, that's the bell test. And they move on with other missions, like D-rank missions. Naruto was pretty bored of it, and so was they. So Naruto asked the Hokage to bring not bring, but to give them a higher ranking mission, like a C rank. And Hiruzen complied to this and said, yeah, yes, Naruto. No, he did not say that. He said, well, let me see if I have a mission that's available for you and your team. Here, have this C rank mission. A C rank escort missions to the land of the waves. And Tazuna busts in through the door and says, you damn Okage, where's my team already? When are they gonna escort me to my hometown? And he looks over to the team that was already there, and not to mention, well, if I forgot to mention that Naruto is taller this time, okay? He's not gonna be shorter than Sakura. He's taller than Sasuke and Sakura. Yeah, he's gonna be taller than them. And Naruto is gonna have a new get-up. I forgot to tell you what Naruto's going up in, basically what he's wearing. He's basically wearing something that looks like the Akatsuki robe, but shorter. So basically like a Shippuden get-up, but it's black and red at the top, and just black with some ninja bandages on his pants, and some long ninja boots things. You know, the ones that he wears in the last Naruto, the last movie. That's basically what he's using right now, but a little shorter since he's not that tall yet. And Tazuna was about to insult the team when he looked at Naruto and he saw those purple eyes. And he's heard of the rumors of someone having the eyes of the Sage of Six Paths. And he stared right at Naruto and was like, decided not to insult the team and left peacefully with no conflict whatsoever. And when everyone got packed basically a day later, they went on the mission. Naruto was at the back and everyone was at the front. And Naruto, after 15 minutes of walking, noticed that there was something wrong. There was a puddle. And he knew that this was a bit weird because it hasn't rained in the past 2 weeks. And it's in the middle of the dry season. So Naruto is confused. Well, no, Naruto would not be confused. Let me take that back. Naruto will not be confused. He would know straight away that it was a genjutsu, and would test if his team notices too. And the two demon brothers saw that Naruto had the Rinnegan, so they wanted to eliminate the threat. And Naruto did what Kakashi did in canon, and Sasuke and Sai handled both demon brothers, and Sai got the information that they needed. And Naruto came out of the woods and clapped and says, very well done. Well done, Sai. Well done, Sasuke. And Sakura. Well done on protecting the client. Or Tazuna. But next time, when your two teammates aren't there to help you, you have to do something about it, alright? And, yeah, that's basically that. And we move another hour forward, and it is time for the Zabuza and Naruto fight, basically. So when they're nearing the village, well, Zabuza decided to show up and swung his blade, throwing it straight towards Naruto and his team. But Naruto extended his hand out and said, Shimura Tensei, otherwise known as Almighty Push, and pushed the blade back, sending it straight back towards Zabuza. And Zabuza did not see this coming and barely dodged. But when I mean barely dodged, his arm, he basically tilted to the right. He tilted to the right, trying to dodge the attack, and he didn't bring his arm down and left it in the air. And that arm got completely severed off. And Zabuza, in shock, raised his eyes. Well, his eyes widened and he began screaming in pain. Indo was on the ground screaming and losing a lot of blood, and Haku, seeing this, was about to step in, but Naruto ended that and pulled Haku towards them, saying, "Almighty push, almighty pull," my god, pulled them towards them, and Naruto basically grabbed Haku by the neck and slammed him into the ground, and he basically got the chakra rods and did what Pain did to Naruto in Shippuden, and Naruto sealed both of them away in a ceiling scroll that's big enough for 5 people. So yeah, they move on, continuing, and Naruto didn't exert much energy, so he taught them when he basically taught them water walking. Sai already knew this, obviously, but the rest of them didn't, so he had to teach them, and yeah, Naruto decided to teach Sasuke a bit of how to use a little bit more of the fire jutsu more proficiently, and teaching Sakura a little bit of genjutsu, so she isn't completely useless. Alright, she isn't gonna be completely useless. So yeah, that's basically that, and I'm not even gonna have a fight, to be honest. But Sasuke, during the training that Naruto is putting him through, he has awakened the one Tomoe Sharingan because of how intense his training was. His training was so intense, he awakens the one Tomoe Sharingan while training. And my apologies for stuttering so much, because this is just off the top right now, and I'm coming up with everything as I go, so apologies for any stuttering. But we move. And for Sai, well, Naruto just, I don't know what Naruto's gonna teach him, to be honest. But Naruto just teaches him something, okay? Something. I'm gonna say he teaches him something that will, I don't know, man, maybe just helps Sai add more chocolate to those creatures he makes with his paintings, basically. Yeah, just helps him add more chocolate to the beasts in his paintings, so that they can last longer and not just die with 1 hit. Maybe last 3 hits. So, an improvement. So that's that, and Naruto was training all these guys and helping them become stronger, and I'd say they did improved a lot through the 2 days of training, and they take turns watching the bridge builder, and on a certain day when the bridge was basically almost finished, Gato and his men decided to show up, and they got obliterated when they showed up. Naruto didn't do anything and told his team they can handle it themselves, and he wants to see how strong they've gotten with the training he's given them. And Naruto tests their abilities, and let's just say all those men of Gato and Gato himself got wailed on. Sasuke with the taijutsu moves, Sai with these creatures just demolishing every single one of them, and Sakura, she did a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna give her a little bit of credit. Okay, she did a little bit, and she basically just put them to genjutsus that they actually fell for. They weren't even very strong. They were just I could say, yeah, basically D rank genjutsu. So yeah, that is how that part goes down, and yeah, that's basically how the Land of Waves arc goes. But since Sasuke saw how powerful Naruto was, when he got back, he started grinding on his training his speed, his endurance, and tripling his training regimen to make him even stronger. And that training regimen helped them awaken the 2 Tomoe Sharingan in one eye. yeah, basically that. He started training, and Naruto announced to them that they're doing the Chunin exams, and they all accepted. And Sasuke had one more week of training, and Sasuke took this seriously and started grinding his training, increasing it not just 3 times, but 4 times as hard as it used to be. And this allowed him to awaken the other two Tomoe in his other eye, making it two Tomoe Sharingan on both. Now Sasuke, since he improved his visual prowess and his strength, durability, speed, and he's also improved his taijutsu because Naruto trained him for like 2 days in that week and trained him to become even more proficient with taijutsu. Since Naruto's read every single book, he's probably read every single taijutsu book there as well. He's learned all the taijutsu moves that there could possibly be. Yeah, basically he knows all those OP taijutsu moves like Rock Lee knows. He basically teaches Sasuke how to, well, make his own kind of a fighting style. And Sasuke's fighting style is way more different and stronger, so it's basically based off Madara's style now. Basically Madara's fighting style and how he fights, and Sasuke incorporated the taijutsu moves into his own and made it similar to Madara's style. Naruto helped him out with a little bit more genjutsus, and then he told him to speak with Kurenai since she's a master with those. And Sai, he just went back to Danzo and stuff, doing his report and reconnaissance, and that's that. And for the next part of it, the Chunin exams. And I'll be leaving it off there, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will fix the audio quality, and I'll fix the stuttering that keeps happening in my videos, and I apologize for that. But with that being said, I'll be seeing you guys in the next upload. Peace.